7, the ticks ignite. From the locker room to the main event, James and Aaron got some message to send. No holds barred, no filters here. They drop pipe bombs in your ear. With every slam, with every cheer, they bring the heat crystal clear. It's the Savage Wrestling Podcast. The bell rings loud, the legends clash. James Porter Jr. and Aaron Baker Wright, through power bombs and heel turns white. Raise your horns, feel the blast. This is the Savage Wrestling Podcast. They call out fakes and praise the greats, from indie kings to Hall of Fame plates. Breaking kayfabe, truth on the track. No sugarcoat, just suplex facts. Tales from the road and rivalries burn. Championship dreams and tables turn. Feel the pop, the passion, the fire. They're the tag team that never tire. This ain't just talk, it's a war zone. You step in the ring, better hold your own. James brings the news, Aaron hits you with the truth. They body slam the toxic guy you think all night. This is the Savage Wrestling Podcast. Dropkick shootings never outclassed. James and Aaron calling it straight. Legends are born at this podcast gate. Blood, sweat, stories that last. All in the Savage Wrestling Podcast. Savage Wrestling Podcast.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
Yeah, James is back from vacation, and he brought the bears with him, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear about that? Did you hear that there was a bear sighting today in Greene County, Ohio?
Yes, I did. They're following me, baby. They're coming
Yeah,
home.
I'm only bringing this up because James and I got to finally talk about his vacation, and I'm pretty sure James will want to tell this story himself. But he was telling me a story of this fucking bear story. You know what? You gotta fucking tell it.
Yeah, hold on real quick. I'll get to it.
Also, before we get into the show, I'm going to put the WCW show on hiatus for just a little bit. I think I'm going to just cover the pay-per-views because I've come to realize that watching WCW is really fun, but when you add a little chore to it, it starts to not be so fun. And okay, I didn't realize how big of a task it would be because um so I think Bash at the Beach was almost like a 3 hour pay-per-view, and it took me about 6 hours to finish because I was pausing, taking notes, pausing, taking notes. And I would have to do that with every single Nitro. And then once Thunder comes along, then I got to do that with every Thunder. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not doing that for Thunder. I will not. I have spoiled myself and watched the first 2 episodes of Thunder, and I am not impressed. And also, I've been a little depressed this week because this week in wrestling has kind of sucked.
I couldn't watch wrestling, so I'm way behind a little bit. Oh, we are live on Kick. Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest with you, you didn't miss much.
Well, I did watch SmackDown while I was on Tennessee. I thought it was an okay show. I'm not trying to be an ass kisser or nothing.
Wait, which SmackDown is
Oh,
the
two last Friday?
last week? Okay, so have you
No,
seen?
two Fridays ago. Goddamn
Oh,
it! Do I have to get my calendar? Hold on. And of course, the Reds lost. Son of a bitch. That's why I was sorry, people. That's why I was. It took me a while to get the show going. I was like focusing on the fucking game. Calendar.
I don't know why you waste your time with that.
I don't know why you waste your time on a fucking Bengal season. The
You know,
13th.
hold on. Hold your stinking horses, okay? I used to be the world's biggest Bengals fan, and now I'm so on the fringe. I don't even recognize. I don't even listen. This team is going to be lucky to make it to the playoffs this year because they focused all on offense in the offseason. Our fucking defensive ends, our rookie doesn't even want to come to camp. Our fucking Trey Hendrickson wants out of town, and it's a cheap franchise. So I'm gonna say it right now.
Only way if it's not going to be a cheap franchise if a mega billionaire buys that fucking team.
Go Chiefs! It's my Super
Why?
Bowl pick.
Why would you pick them? The
Because
13th.
Mahomes
It was last
magic.
Friday.
Just kidding. I've been
I'm going with
I've been
Eagles
more
again,
fo-
baby.
I've been more focused on college than the NFL because I work third shift, so the NFL season I kind of have to miss.
That SmackDown was on the 13th. Yep, it was last
Mm,
Friday. Then I came home Saturday. But yeah, the bear. I had to post this so I could show you guys what Aaron was talking about.
yeah.
Eh, I have fucking visitors. I'm not joking. Can anyone see? Oh, man, my computer's awfully fucking glitchy tonight. Let me get a. Let's get it. All right.
Warren.
My porn. That's my phone.
Damn, son. And you said that there was a mama and a baby?
All right.
And babies? Damn.
You
Those
can
are
see
some
my.
big
You can see
ass
my mouth.
babies.
Those they're about maybe 5 months, 6 months. Black bears can be big. You see my mouse cursor, right? Right up here, you can kind of see her foot. The mama was right there, but I got other pictures as well where the mom was like right here, then she walked up. If you could,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, I can see it now.
you can kindly see her foot. She was just sitting back, chilling, watching her babies. But this is a clip. But first, before I start the clip, this is how it all went down.
Oh God. Wait, did you oh, so you didn't get the video of okay. Damn.
I was busy getting her untangled. I can't hold a phone and fucking stick at the same time.
No, no, no,
Aaron,
no, 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 no. I thought that you had recorded the video of the fall. Is this after?
this was after the fall. No,
Oh,
it this happened all of a sudden, like right there.
okay.
Boom.
By the
Okay,
way, before you press play, it was also a black bear that was seen in Ohio.
sweet. It's probably her.
Black bears are coming back, baby.
But before I start, this is how it all started. We were just chilling on this. If you see these rails right here, we were up here.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, we were up here. It's a good height, not that far down. But where the woods are at, it is a hill. Just straight fucking hill. You could tell by the lining on the ground.
Yeah.
My dad was cooking burgers and hot dogs, which it was a perfect time for a burger hot dog night, right? For a cookout.
Yeah, the weather's been fucking
You could tell
absolutely beautiful.
it was raining, so we are like, fuck it, we're gonna have burgers and franks. And we all got done eating. I was waiting on the
I've
grill.
never heard a hot dog called a Frank before. That threw me for a loop. I was like, what? Huh?
Is a German hot dog.
I thought that was bratwurst, but that's sausage.
Frankfurters. That's short for Franks.
Yeah.
Well, we're all sitting there. I went up to check. Well, first I kept hearing footsteps behind me where I was sitting. I was sitting by the rail, but I was facing towards the cabin, not the woods. I kept hearing something behind me, and I kept thinking maybe it was the wind or whatever because it was really windy that day. Or it was raccoons because we've been seeing raccoons. And then I went to get up, go to the grill, check the grill. Then all of a sudden, I'm looking down the corner of my eye. I see something fucking black coming towards me. And I just look up. Here comes a bear just flying. Where she was where she was standing at. She was standing right here.
Perfect Disney movie moment, and it just pauses and it goes, well, you're kind of wondering how I got here.
Yeah, here. Where she was standing right. I think she was standing right here. She fucking jumped and just went.
Okay. That's even funnier. Now that you add the cursor to it, that's fucking hilarious. God damn.
She fucking flew really good, and then all of a sudden, she fucking ate shit. Then my mom and dad were like, my mom was like, oh, the fucking bear, run, pushing all of our little ones out of the way so she get in the house first. Then I looked down over the rail, and the poor bear looks up at me and went, please don't laugh. The reason she jumped, she thought this was the only deck. If you look closely down there, there's another deck below. This is a 2-story cabin. She thought, oh, I could fucking make this. Watch this, kids. Boom. The kids, that's what you do when you're stupid like your mother.
Hold on. Taker just threw the bear. Just threw the bear towards the cabin. He threw the bear towards the cabin, Jake. I can't believe it.
Then everyone was, the only person that went in the house was my mom. I understand she's not a big fan of animals. Get the fuck out of the way. Boom. That's all I heard in the background. Get the fuck out of the way. I was hoping I caught that on camera.
Your mom is just pushing kids out of the way, and she's like, fuck them kids. I'm out of here.
I thought she was going to pick one and toss one. That's how bad it was.
Oh my God.
Because she grabbed the little one, but I was like, oh, please don't throw her. Please don't throw her.
The kid probably shit itself. It was like, please don't, there's a bear.
Then I'm looking at this bear. It just calmly just laying there. Like, I think it must have hit his head. I think she hit her head right here. Let me get my cursor out. Right here.
Yeah, this probably. More than likely gave herself a concussion.
Oh my God. Then all of a sudden, I saw babies. That's when I turned and went, all right, everyone in the house. Everyone in the house. Because I was like, oh my God, we're making fun of her. Now she's going to eat us or trying to get up here or some shit, right?
Right.
Then the mom was like, you know what? Fuck this. I got a headache. I'm going up. And then she went to sit here. Here's the video. It's just watching these stuff. They're fascinating. Watch out for the mama. Everyone was worried about the mama. Hey guys, I don't have nothing for you. Throw me some watermelon. No. Get in trouble for eating. That was my dad.
Throw me some watermelon.
Throw me watermelon.
That's going to be a t-shirt now.
There goes one. I think that's my little brother's hand right there. This is my dad recording. Let me pause. My dad's recording. I'm right over here.
Oh shit.
So I could tell people get in the house. The air conditioner kicked in. See that? The AC kicked in. It scared the shit out of him. Let me play that again. I'm gonna play that again.
Funny.
That was so cute how they got scared. Yeah, the central air kicked on. What a bad timing too. What the fuck was that?
Damn you, Central Air.
That's my dad.
Oh my god. We need to make your dad a t-shirt. Have Mr. Moyer Mr. Moyer says throw him some watermelon.
Watermelon.
Oh,
And I'm in the back.
then
I'm in the back.
then on
I'm
the
in the
back,
background. I'm in the background going, "Oh my god, he's saying this while recording the fucking video."
then on the back, just gonna have him with a little speech bubble. It says, "Damn Central Air."
That was
Oh
people.
man, that's
They were.
fucking great. That's nature at its finest, man.
They
They
were just.
smell the food.
Yeah, they smelled the fucking grill, but after that, we threw like some fruits and stuff up that way.
Oh
We
hell yeah.
didn't. We threw like my dad legit threw watermelons up there. Here's a watermelon. Threw some watermelon. I threw some fucking orange. I peeled some oranges, throw some out there.
Hell yeah, bro.
Even though they told us not to feed the fucking bears, but those look really skinny and haven't eaten in days. I'm not joking. Those babies look awfully
Nah.
skinny.
Yeah.
I felt bad for them. It's like, wow, you fuckers, you guys haven't eaten a while. But Tennessee, y'all, go to Tennessee. You'll see some fucking black bears. While we were down there,
Nah, fuck that. If you want a life changing experience, go down to Florida and go face to face with
a what?
an alligator.
Yeah, you know. Well, mhm.
Nah, oh man, so now you got me on a fucking trip, right? So shortly after you had fucking sent that. So where my job is, it's kind of surrounded by like woods, and then there's like a deer sanctuary. So we get all kinds of shit in like our little area, like little animals.
Yeah.
So one night, the one night that I actually saw that photo, I was like closing all of our garage doors, and all of a sudden, um, I hear just animal chatter over my music, and I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is that? Because it's loud. So I look over, whole family of fucking raccoons. Bro, I gotta tell you, a baby raccoon trying to run is like the cutest little thing because this little fat ass ain't catching up with the rest of its body. So I'm just sitting there. The mom is like Speedy Gonzalez and is like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then the fucking babies are just fucking slow as fuck. Yeah, now the deer sanctuary, the grass is so tall you can't even fucking tell that there are deer there anymore. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
But no, I
Damn.
like we have a community garden where we like grow like fruits and vegetables, so that's where they're getting their food supply from.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll be shocked if the people at my job like get anything from the harvest because they ain't getting shit. We got a fucking cat that roams around, fucking a full family of raccoons, which we saved the babies like a couple of months ago, so it has to be that family. But yeah.
Sorry, Willie. I had a comment on your shit. It was funny what you posed. But yeah, I had a family of bears. I had a couple of raccoons try to get in our trash. Um, we had salamanders. I was catching salamanders for the little ones so they could hold it.
That is such a country bumpkin thing to do.
They were like, "What is that?" Well, the one kept saying lizard. Well, yeah, they're technically a lizard. So
It's
here,
a wizard.
I was picking them up. There was like a bunch of them where we were standing. I said, "Look, there was a
Next
blue
thing,
one. There was a red one. There was a green one."
next thing James is gonna say is he was going down to the creek to catch crawdads.
It's funny. We did had a creek, and I went down to it. We had a little trail by our cabin.
Hey, that's the only reason why I go to fucking Yellow Springs. The trail that they got up there, they got a waterfall. Fucking peaceful shit out there. Kind of miss it sometimes being out in the middle of fucking nowhere and not hearing a damn thing.
It was peaceful where we have no phone service. The only way I was texting Aaron was Wi-Fi. That's the only thing iPhone's good for is for their iMessage. If you have Wi-Fi, you could text.
Mm-hmm.
Phone, I was not going to call him. Yeah, when I sent Aaron those pictures, the bears, he goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I
That's
go,
cool.
like, what the hell?
Then while we were standing there was fucking bear sightings in Gatlinburg, and one was crossing the street in Pigeon Forge. I was like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Yeah, it's that kind of it's that time of year,
Yeah.
man.
We
Deer
the
are
lady
out
the
heavy.
lady the lady told us that this year they're going to be really active. They're very active this year than they was last year.
Mm.
I
Well,
guess.
yeah.
I guess
If you think about it, the ecosystem up there is kind of it's starting to recover now.
that, and I think it's mating season. It's about time for their getting their freak on.
Bear Diddy's about to have some freak offs.
Except for baby oil, it's honey.
Hey, baby, I got some honey over here. You want some honey? You want some honey? Oh, you don't want no honey? Too fucking bad. Take the honey.
But let's move on.
And it's laced
But
with like angel
but
dust
I
or PCP.
but Aaron did like this news I told Aaron while I was on vacation. I had no one bug me.
Yay! But also at the same time, no Wi-Fi, so that's also why nobody bugs you.
Right after I text Aaron, I turn off my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I always know when James is unavailable because he silences his phone.
I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm like,
Nah, like
Aaron,
I'll text you something and I'll go like, oh fuck, he's at work. And then like shortly after I send the text, I go back to see if you've read it and your notifications have been turned to silent. And I'm like, all right, fuck you too, asshole.
this some bitch.
Did you did you hear my Dale Gribble earlier while you were having equipment issues?
No, because I had
I
to turn off
don't
had to turn
You
off the
don't
mic.
know who I am, but I know where you live. You
You,
teach that sex ed class. Dale? No. Hank, is Peggy home? Yeah. Could you put Peggy on? Peg, it's for you. Hello? Hello? You don't know who I am, but I know where you live. Dude, I'm so ready for the fucking reboot. I've been prepping myself. Me and best friend of the show, Jonte, have been going back and watching King of the Hill. And dude, it's so fucking hilarious. So fucking hilarious. But
Well,
enough about the bullshit. Let's
yeah,
talk. Let's talk about fucking wrestling. Can I do my Nitro bit so I can get it out of the way?
yeah, sure.
So Nitro this week, the anniversary of the fuck. What was Monday's date? The 17th, 16th, 16th. It was the 16th. June 16th, 1997 took place in Chicago, Illinois. And guess who was there, James?
Hopefully not Charlotte Flair.
Dennis Rodman. No, I'm talking about Nitro.
Yeah, I was just telling you that Charlotte Flair thinks Chicago is the worst wrestling town of all times. I was just saying,
Oh, fuck her.
hopefully, I was like, hopefully, it ain't Charlotte Flair.
No, Ric Flair was there. But no, kicked off Nitro with the NWO and Dennis Rodman. Bro, he got such a fucking loud reaction. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Um, so I have to give a shout out to a fellow wrestling YouTube channel, Wrestling Bios, because his commentary on the Monday Night Wars is what kind of sparked this whole idea in the first place. And I've come to realize there's no way I'm gonna make this entertaining as some dude in another country because he calls he calls Glacier Frosty Balls, and now I can't uncall Glacier Frosty Balls. So Glacier took on Mortis.
Steve
That
motherfucking
was
Blackman. That was another one I liked.
Steve motherfucking Blackman.
Yeah, when he talks about the part of the WWE part when Steve Blackman comes on, he goes, "Here comes Steve motherfucking Blackman."
Yeah, yeah, dude, dude. His hatred for Jeff Jarrett is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
But
but
yeah, so we
what
had
happened on this
three.
Nitro?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing really. Well, actually, this was interesting. So we show the NWO coming into the arena. Then we get the intro for Nitro, so the NWO can make it to the ring. We open the show with the NWO, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Dennis Rodman. They're talking shit. Dennis Rodman calls Lex Luger Lex Luthor. Um, Hulk Hogan calls the Giant Stinky, the Stinky Giant,
Man, this
and they call him out. They call him out to not have the match at Bash at the Beach, which is the next pay per view, but they're gonna have it tonight. And I was like, ooh, this is piqued my interest. So let me go to Dropkicked real quick and look up this Nitro so I can get you the full card of the wrestling matches. Monday Nitro, June 1997. June, like, no, that's 1999, dipshit. I think it's number 88. Maybe 93, 92. There we go. June 15th. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so we had Mortis and Glacier. It was an okay match, I guess. And then we had Dean Malenko and Chavo kind of setting up a Dean Malenko Eddie Guerrero feud. because Eddie Guerrero cost Dean Malenko the United States Championship against Jeff Jarrett. So Jeff Jarrett is your new United States champion. That happened on the previous week's Nitro. Dean Malenko and Chavo Guerrero wasn't too fucking bad, if I do say so myself. And then somewhere in the middle of all this, I know that we get a promo from Lex Luger and the Giant, and they say, you know what? If you want us tonight, the WCW officials have made it official. You're gonna get Dennis Rodman, Hulk Hogan versus Lex Luger and the Giant tonight, which that's our main event. So then we get La Parka and Super Callow. Again, this is like, Lucha Libre at its finest. After the match, La Parka finds a plastic chair, the ones that you used to sit in like middle school and elementary school, those shitty plastic chairs. Yeah, so after the match, La Parka finds one of those plastic chairs and hits Super Callow with it, which I kind of giggled. Oh, I also forgot to mention that Ernest the Cat Miller is here helping out Glacier. So, because he didn't show up at not Slambury, Great American Bash, which I thought was kind of odd because we had him show up at Slambury, but not at Great American Bash. So, yeah. Then we had the French Canadians versus my favorite tag team of all time, the Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat they're the number one contenders for the Outsiders Tag Team Championships. Obviously, you know who's going to win this fucking match. Harlem Heat. Then we had Six versus Rey Mysterio with the Outsiders at ringside. Um, Six wins this match, obviously, because the numbers are too much. This was actually my favorite match. It was for the WCW Cruiserweight title. Kind of hoping Rey Mysterio was going to win. Some point in '97, obviously, he wins it. Then we had the promo with Roddy Piper. Oh, somewhere. I'm just gonna mention the promo segment, so because I can't remember the continuity of the show because I was watching this at work. We had Medusa. She came out crying, said that her career's over because she lost the match against Akira Hokuto at Great American Bash, in which it was a career versus title match. That was probably the best Attitude Era women's match that you're going to see, so go check it out. If you actually like women's wrestling where they're not like doing bra and panties matches, you gooners. And then another promo segment was Roddy Piper. He was trying to figure out where's Hulk Hogan? Not Hulk Hogan. Where was Ric Flair? I go to make a tag, and there's no Ric Flair. That's like my Roddy Piper. James.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, he just didn't answer. So they cut a promo, and he goes, Ric Flair goes, Piper, I was fighting Six in the back, man. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, brother, I was jumped from behind. So eventually, something's going to happen, and Ric Flair's going to turn on Piper. And then one of the matches was Chris Jericho versus Ultimo Dragon. This is Jericho in '97. This is where he's like, come on, baby! Babyface Jericho. He loses. So then we get Jeff Jarrett, who's the current WCW United States Champion, in a tag team match with Steve McMichael, and they take on Scott Norton and Buff Bagwell. Buff Bagwell and Scott Norton win the match because Mongo turns on Jeff Jarrett, hits him in the back of the head, and he goes, "Baby, I looked at the footage, I saw what you did, and payback is coming." Yay. So then we get to the main event. Crowd hot for this match, and I was kind of excited. But I knew already. I know in the WCW timeline, this match actually happens at the pay per view, so I already knew that it was a fuck. It was a whole fuck to get Lex Luger and the Stinky Giant brother into the ring to get a beatdown. There was no Sting, nothing. Nobody came to the Giant and Lex Luger's aid, so no contest. And that was your Nitro.
Yay. Sound really fucking fun. If I hear one more Hulk Hogan promo.
Dude, rock the bod, brother.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is why
Oh, they
WWE
also
fucking
had
won.
a promo segment with Macho Man. I can't really remember what he said, but yeah. If you want to watch anything WCW related, go watch the. I'm calling it a lights out match. It was supposed to be like a last man standing, but they called it a lights out match like twice. So I don't know why people have labeled it a last man standing match. It was technically labeled a lights out match before lights out matches were a thing. Even though I do like Savage Page 1 better than 2.
Yep.
Hey man, you wanna sit here and talk about this is why WWF won? I can tell you exactly why the WWF won. WWF won because WCW was ran by a television company, so they weren't willing to go risque like the WWE was. And that
No,
was
no,
attraction.
no,
Hold on.
no,
And
no.
I will say their creative fucking sucked. Their creative was trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I've started hating DQ finishes is because it's happening a lot now in WCW, and it happened on the night. It happened on this Nitro in the main event, and I was just like, man, a DQ kind of takes you out of it. But I rectified that, James, and I watched SummerSlam 2001. And I am going to put my head on the table and say that that is the best SummerSlam, top to bottom, of all time. There wasn't a bad match, not a bad thing on the card. But if I was to have a gun pointed to my head, and you were to ask me what was the worst match, it was the Brothers of Destruction versus DDP and Chris Canyon in a cage.
That was during the invasion, right?
Yep. Best match was RVD and Jeff Hardy for the hardcore title.
Oh.
Me- meanwhile, meanwhile, in the WWF, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart are starting their IRL fight backstage.
Yep.
Shit's about to get interesting, man. I think they're building. I think the WWF right now, because I've been keeping track on what they're doing at this time too. Think they're building to Canadian Stampede in your house, which is such an anomaly of a pay-per-view if you look at it, because all the roles are reversed. Like the Hart Foundation gets cheered because they're in Canada, and the baby faces are booed because they're Americans.
But now these days, Canadians will cheer for anything.
Hey now.
No, I'm just saying that's how shit changed back then. That's how the difference was from the 90s to
Yeah,
today.
it's just because like as I've said, Johnson and I go back and watch these shows, and we start noticing like little things that we miss seeing nowadays. And he was like, "You know what I miss?" And I was like, "What's that?"
I miss the signs.
I do miss the signs. The signs were fucking hella creative.
Wilbur used the corn a
Like,
long way. That's probably my
like
favorite
fucking,
sign.
like fucking. We're not even in that era of where the signs have gotten crazy.
I
Where I'm
know.
watching, but like fucking. I'm currently like in my pay-per-view watch through. I'm like the ass deep in the Attitude Era, so I'm in Backlash 1999, and really good fucking pay-per-view. I have to say, my favorite match on that show. I'll give you guys two recommendations. You can watch a WWF after the war's over, or you could watch WWF while the war's going on, or you could go watch Nitro. I wouldn't recommend it this week. Nothing really interesting happened, as you could tell. Great wrestling, not really a whole lot of stories. Sound familiar?
AEW?
Yeah. But no, so there was a match on there, on the card, and I don't know if you know this card, James,
Bring
but
it.
there was a boiler room brawl. Now, I'm going to mention these participants, and I instantly know your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Mankind versus The Big Show.
Oh, where fucking Mankind went through the glass. I remember this match
Yep.
when he cut up his
I have to
hand.
say, The Big Show was very entertaining in this
Yes.
match.
Yes.
Because I watch these shows sporadically, so I can go into a bubble and be like, oh shit, Big Show, like post St. Valentine's Day Massacre Big Show. I was like, sign me the fuck up. And he's in a boiler room brawl with Mankind.
Very interesting match.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're a big fan of blood and wrestling, go watch that
Wow.
match. You get your
Was it
fair
his
fucking share. It was his
did he
hand.
oh yeah, because did he like marked his hand on the wall when he got out the door? He was like,
Yep.
oh
Yep, and then he goes back, bro. The wildest thing is that they go back. He goes back to the boiler room and he goes, "It looks like a murder back here. You can see my bloody handprint on the wall." Like,
he was was he
bro,
debating on
if I
retiring?
am that if I am in if I am the owner of that arena, I can't remember what fucking arena it fucking took
You
place in. So.
might have to look it back up. Ugh.
Hopefully that arena is still standing, and they like
Oh my!
took like a chunk of that out and was like, "Here's Mick Foley's handprint from Backlash."
I want to know if WWE Archives has that. I want to know if they have the. I don't know if that arena's still standing or not. If it's not, I want to know if they carved that fucking piece up and put it in the archive. That'd be kind of cool.
It took place at the Providence Civic Center,
Civic Center, where's that at? Rhode
Providence,
Island?
Rhode Island.
It's probably not standing there no more, probably.
It was renovated in 2008.
Oh, wow. So probably the handprint's gone.
No, It's still being used to this day.
If I would have been Mick Foley, I'd be like, "Oh fuck, I bleeded everywhere." Just start rubbing the fucking blood everywhere.
The current tenants include the Providence Bruins ice hockey team of the AHL, which is the American Hockey League.
There's Boston Bruins minor league system.
Hmm. And then the Providence College Friars men's basketball team. They're a member of the Big East.
Yes, that's yep.
Yep.
Oh wow, I thought they. Damn, I didn't realize they renovated.
Yeah. It's so fucking wild watching shows that take place in the Georgia Dome, and then you go and realize the Georgia Dome is no longer there.
Nope. Or the Astrodome where the WrestleMania 17 take place. It's not there no more.
Bro, so I'm gonna let you choose because after we finish this, I'm gonna go watch one of these two shows:
All right.
King of the Ring 2001, WrestleMania 18.
I know the match card for 18, but what was on the King of the Ring 2001 match card?
Shane McMahon versus Kurt Angle.
Where he almost broke his fucking neck. Oh, fuck. Was that the only good match?
Watching two. I don't know. I haven't really.
Hey, I got you.
Listen, Kurt Angle in 2001, I fuck with heavy. I fuck with so heavy. And if you look back, 2001 is such a fucking interesting time because, like, SummerSlam took place in August. Hold on a minute.
It took place June 24th, 2001.
Yeah, that was King of the Ring. I'm looking for something.
It happened at East Rutherford, New Jersey, at the Continental Airline Arena. You're talking about Invasion's next.
Oh yeah.
That was July.
Invasion.
July 22nd. Then SummerSlam. But let me look up this match card.
So if you look back at the year 2001, right? SummerSlam, it took place August 19th, 2001. Only a couple weeks later, 9/11 happened. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here's the match. The matches: Matt Hardy versus Just Incredible for the European title. Kurt Angle versus Christian for the King of the Ring semifinals match. Edge versus Rhino for the King of the Ring semifinals match.
Hold up.
Uh-huh.
So Matt Hardy and Just Incredible for the European title. Yeah, that was on Sunday Night Heat.
The Dudley Boys versus Kane and Spike Dudley for the tag team titles. Edge versus Kurt Angle in the finals. Jeff Hardy versus X-Pac for the light heavyweight champion. Wow, you don't hear that belt a lot here lately. Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon street fight match. Then Stone Cold versus Chris Jericho versus... Oh, no, wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Yeah. Stone Cold versus Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit in a triple threat for the WWE title.
Yes, sir. You know, I'm gonna die on this hill. Think the invasion could have happened a year later. When you had everybody, all the big names of WCW.
Did you know that Chris Benoit suffered a career halting neck injury after the triple threat match? He was out for the year. Yeah, I didn't know that either. It was just,
The things you learn on Wikipedia.
That's why he was on Invasion that much.
That boy ain't right.
Yeah, look how he turned out. But what was you going to say about the Invasion? It could have been happened a year early or some shit like that.
Year later.
Yeah. Why is that? Is it
Oh, look
because,
at who they had. Look at who they had for the invasion.
well, the only big name I saw the division was DDP.
Well, you had Booker.
Oh well, yeah, Booker wasn't Booker. He wasn't there yet, but he was the world heavyweight champion. But
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't booked to be what we know Booker T in WWE.
Mm-mm.
He was getting his foot wet. He was still dipping his toes in.
Yeah. So they
I
had
thought
Booker T.
they had Chronic, which they didn't last long. Chris
No, they did not.
Canyon, Chris Canyon,
No, Chris Canyon.
underrated wrestler. Just Incredible, Lance Storm, Raven, Taz.
Wait, here's here's on this invasion card that is part of the invasion angle for WCW.
Bring it.
On Heat, you had Chavo Guerrero,
Oh, I forgot about him.
referee Nick Patrick,
Yeah.
Chuck Palumbo, and Sean O'Hare.
So,
Underrated tag team. I don't give a fuck.
Mark
Billy
Jindrak.
Kidman,
Ooh.
don't. Do not you. This is a. We're not glazing Billy Kidman. He had one of the worst shooting star presses, and I thought John T was ribbing me because he was so adamant about how shitty Billy Kidman's shooting star press is,
That's the only
and
thing
every
shitty
time
about him. That was the only thing shitty about him. The rest, he was good.
he does it in reverse, and it's so bad, so bad. Sorry, Billy. Just an opinion.
He's a good wrestler. It's just he shouldn't have just changed the finisher.
Chris Canyon, Hugh Morris, Sean
Wasn't a fan of
Stasiak,
Sean Stasiak.
Tori Wilson, and Stacy Keibler.
Okay.
And then in the main event, the two guys that they had in the main event picture were Booker T and DDP.
Of course. Was Mark Jindrak not in the invasion?
Mark Jindrak.
I thought him because was he around with Sean O'Hare and fucking Chuck Palumbo?
Hold
Or
on.
that group they were in?
How the fuck do you spell his last name?
Jindark, I think. I might have spelled it wrong. I might be off, I think, a letter.
Hold on.
Even though Mark Jindrak, there's supposed to be a G in that bitch, but they didn't spell it with a G.
Jindrak.
Jindrak. No, we're spelling it this way.
Oh, he was part of the Natural Born Thrillers.
Yeah, the fucking young group. They were going after the Millionaires Club.
Mm.
Because I loved how Jindrak, Sean O'Hare, and fucking Palumbo worked together. I was like, oh my god, these three could do something. Then I don't remember Jindrak being part of the invasion angle. He might have not. Damn. That's a damn shocker.
It doesn't really look. No, he wasn't. He was part of the acquisition, but he wouldn't really see much television time unless it was like an episode of WWF Jacked.
Was he not part of JBL's cabin?
Hold on.
I swear to God, I remember seeing Jindrak part of fucking JBL's group. But it didn't last long. Because Orlando Jordan didn't last long in WWE either. And the Basham brothers.
tag teaming with Luther Reigns. Whoa, brother.
Yeah, whoa. The original Reigns.
Oh, nah, he didn't really do anything significant, brother. He was released in '05.
God damn it. Hold on. The Cabin. That's what they're called. No. Oh, Mark Jindrak was part of Kurt Angle's Prodigies.
Mm.
Throughout to the Cabin assists JBL in retaining the WWE title, Veer's challenger,
It
including
was
Eddie
the
Guerrero,
Bashams, Orlando Jordan.
Jordan, and Amy Weber. Who the fuck was Amy Weber? Who the fuck was?
Some girl that was just tits and ass, brother. He ain't nothing significant. I promise you that.
Oh, here we go. I found the list. JBL, or I imagine Amy Weather, Basham Brother, and Julian Hall. If I remember, she had that thing in her face.
That
Yeah.
thing in her face.
You don't remember the thing on her face? The boogeyman
No.
eat the. You don't remember boogeyman eating that shit off her face?
Mm-mm.
Oh my
What
fucking
the
god!
fuck?
You don't. Here, I'll hold up. I'll find a picture,
I'd rather
Julie.
not see this, thank you.
It's you could tell it was so fucking fake. It was so fucking fake. I can't believe they fucking there. You don't remember that? That fucking thing on her face. You can tell it's so fucking fake.
Ew. What? That is nasty, brother. That is not. Thank God you didn't play the video.
I didn't play the video. I wasn't going to play the video.
Thank God. What the fuck? Please tell me
She
that
had.
was on WWE CW television and wasn't on like a SmackDown or something.
It was a SmackDown. That's how she was introduced in fucking SmackDown. JBL introduced her. Part of the Cabin. And JBL was trying to be nice, not make fun of her face mole. Then Boogeyman came around and Boogeyman came in and fucking snatched that thing off her face.
That is so fucking
You could tell it was so fucking. You could tell it was. I knew it was fucking fake.
That is so gross.
Hey, Tectone finally got his dog. Congrats, you finally got your dog. All right, let's ready to move
All right,
on.
let's stop talking about the past. Let's talk about the present.
Yeah, lead the way, Aaron, because I don't know what the fuck happened.
Goldberg's back.
Just for one more match, what I was reading.
So you know the Green Day song "Wake Me Up When September Ends." Can you wake me up when Goldberg retires?
After this match,
How long do we have to wait?
just a month. You expect Goldberg to fucking win the belt? No, he's gonna fucking lose. Because he even said he even said in a video, I praise Gunther. He's the best wrestler there is on the planet, which I agree with him. What's your thoughts on Gunther winning the belt back?
If it was just for this moment, just so Goldberg can say my last match was a title match, kind of stupid. If you ask me.
I'm glad it's not against Jey Uso.
Oh, that's coming.
What else?
Mm.
Can I be honest about John Cena's promo, real quick? It was so Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Not John Cena. Asuka is in the Queen of the Ring finals.
Mm-hmm.
Takes on the winner of Stephanie Vicaire and Jade Cargill.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah,
Damn, hard to pick. Kind of want Stephanie win. I feel like Naomi's gonna get involved in that match.
no, she's been eyeballing. She's starting to have problems with Nia Jax now.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, because Nia Jax isn't going to let her cash in.
Fucking why? It's none of her fucking business.
Because Nia Jax wants to take the title off the Tiffany Stratton. That's why they're having a last woman standing.
Listen here, fat bitch. It's never gonna happen. You had your run. Get the fuck away. Eat a refrigerator.
Watch out. Watch out. Two
Fuck
heads, one
them.
table
Fuck
might come
them.
out of nowhere
Fuck
and come
them.
after
Fuck
you.
them. Fuck them. How about this? They don't like it. They could fucking jump off a bridge. The cancer is back, bitches. Hope you fucking like it. I'll make sure you fucking die from this cancer.
We should rename the podcast Two Balls, One Dick.
Oh, fuck them gooners. Oh, Roman Reigns. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. I looked at their fucking page before we started, and it's just all just.
WWE was better if Roman Reigns retained it at WrestleMania 41. Cody Rhodes was just fine as a fucking champion. Shut the fuck up.
They're all gooning over the fact that we get Jacob Fatu and Solo at Night of Champions, which, by the way, it's going to be 2 nights of champions. I don't know if you knew that or not, because SmackDown has got a lot of title matches.
Wait. What? Hold up. What? I'm
so
sorry.
I've seen a lot of people complain that there's matches on the card that aren't for like championships.
Yes.
So I've heard Night of some champions, but then I look at what SmackDown's looking like next week, and I'm like, guys, we're getting 2 nights of two nights of Night of Champions.
Why? I'm getting tired of people fucking complaining so much. Yes, me and Aaron do complain, but fuck, y'all just go over the fucking board with it. Some of y'all want Triple H to fucking die.
We should fire Triple Nose. We should fire him. We should fire him.
Triple K.
You can't call him Triple K when 2 of your tag team champions are
African Americans.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Aaron. Oh my god. I'm getting sick of the Bloodline goons. They're dead. They're gone. Get over.
Oh, but Chase.
Cody Rhodes was the worst championship reign ever. No, I'm going to be honest with you. John Cena's reign has been fucking horrible. But now, ever since R-Truth got in the mix to it, I'm starting to like it. I'm sorry, not R-Truth. Ron Killens.
Speaking of
fucking Christ, y'all
John
give me a fucking
Cena.
Y'all give me a fucking brain aneurysm.
God, I love when Cena mispronounces people's names wrong. Randy Orton.
John Cena.
No, he goes John Cena.
He almost has seen a broke character. He
John
almost
Cena.
had him. You got a smile out of it.
My favorite one probably is the Batista one. He goes, "Ah, the venerable Batista, I should lay us out of my arms." And he was
God,
doing the pew, 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 pew.
I hated him, but he was so fucking entertaining.
That's the point.
The fucker ain't Italian. I'm sorry, people. He's fucking Canadian.
I think people know this already.
Fucking Cornet exposed him. The whole boogeyman story. I didn't slap him that hard. I gave him the little paintbrush slap.
Why the fuck didn't you run away from the boogeyman? But you told me to.
He was scared of my daughter. I thought it was part of the show. So I gave him the little paintbrush scheme. Cornet, the way you explain that story, it sounded like you fucking slapped the shit out of him.
Oh fuck. What else
What
happened?
what about John Cena? You were going to talk about John Cena? Oh shit, my mic.
Oh no, you said that you had something to say about John Cena's
I do. Yes, I do.
recreation of the pipe bomb.
Oh fucking Christ.
Oh, before you go into that,
Oh my
before we went
god.
live, I was browsing X for a little bit, and I was like, okay, let's see what the discourse is, because it's been a couple of hours since that promo happened,
Mm-hmm.
and there was one. I call these tinfoil hats because this is like such a tinfoil hat day. This person was like, what if obviously he was looking for attention and he got it like 10.
He was getting engagement farming. He was trying to get some
Yeah, he
engagements.
was like, what if the John Cena promo was an Easter egg? It's not
Oh
a
my
coincidence
fucking
that he
god. He's
mentioned
one of them. He's fucking
those three specific names. You know, Claudio Castagnoli, Nick Nemeth, and Matt Cardona. You know, Matt, Nick, the Young Bucks.
oh my fuck. Oh my
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a stretch.
I'm sorry to the fuck with your wet dream. Young Bucks to the WWE is never gonna happen. That is never gonna happen. Under Triple H's watch? No. And also I've been hearing that fucking the young cucks are making their own promotion after this. Bringing back Pro
They
Wrestling
already have
Gorilla.
one.
Pro Wrestling
They already
Gorilla.
have
I think they're bringing back PWG.
So, don't they already have one? Isn't that what AEW is?
Technically, to me, it's Cody's baby. Till they fuck Cody over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, people. AEW was run by a former WWE champion. Used to run. Fucking. Hey. Can I get on with the John Cena thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my! It was so
that was the
fucking.
tinfoil hat stretch that I needed to get out there.
That was not a bad one. You just said.
I didn't say it. That's the
I
thing.
know, but that made me laugh a little bit. One, it was so scripted.
Matt, Nick, the Young Bucks.
It was so scripted. Not only that, it was run by a Slim Jim table.
I said the same exact.
That's all I could see is the fucking Slim
thing.
Jim logo the whole time.
I said, really? We got to get the Slim Jim table? We got to get we got to pay the Slim Jim sponsorship.
I guess they paid a lot of money. I guess Slim Jim gives them a lot of money.
I'm so tired of the Slim Jim table.
What was it? Money in the Bank. What was it? Money? What was the ladder on the Money in the Bank? Fireball.
Yeah, the Fireball ladder.
Let her back.
Next thing we're gonna get
Maxi
is the,
Maxi tampons.
No.
Brawl and panty match brought to you by Maxi pads.
Now introducing the Pennzoil chair. That's right, Pennzoil.
Dude, well,
Stupid.
Astroglide. This match is used sponsored by Astroglide. If you guys don't know what Astroglide is, go ahead and do a quick
Lube.
Google. Go ahead and do a quick God damn it, you made me fuck it up. Quick Google search it.
With your parents' permission.
Please do. Please do. Have your parents supervise. They need to be behind you while you're looking up Astroglide.
Yeah, and then at the same time,
Then after that, you're going to get your ass whipped for looking up Astroglide, you dumbasses.
no. And then at the same time, go ahead and have that conversation. It's not like you're going to get laid in this.
Not only that, you're probably going to unlock a lot of flashbacks of your mother's fucking whore days. Oh, I remember the good old days.
I remember the good old days where you weren't slut shaved for sleeping with the football team. Those were the days.
To me, it was not a bad promo. It was not a bad pipe bomb.
The only notable thing was the guy called Claudio Castagnoli. Hi, Dick Divis. Hi, Matt Cardona.
I wonder if Triple H ripped him a new one for saying Claudio's name,
I doubt it.
but he probably didn't.
I doubt it, or else they would have muted him.
Probably.
Like they muted bullshit.
It was ruined by a table with a massive Slim Jim logo on it.
Fact.
Then I'm like, well, I can't take John Cena serious. But I'm glad we're gonna have Cena versus Punk, but in Saudi Arabia. But you did mention that was kind of a good heel move on Cena.
Don't fucking get me started on fucking the Middle East, please.
You're mumbling. I couldn't hear you. Speak up a little bit.
Please do not get me started on the Middle East. 'Cause I've got a lot of shit to say about the Saudis.
No, I was just saying that was a cool John Cena heel moment. Oh, if you get this title, you gotta meet me
That's
over
the
there.
most heel thing that John Cena has
Cena
done
got
besides
done.
kicking somebody in the balls.
Does he have a ball fetish? He likes kicking them balls.
No, he just likes to have his girlfriend wear high heels and step on them.
Ho, 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 ho.
John, you should really have them. You should really have her take them off, and then have her step on me.
Oh, oh, oh. All right, let's get some news in. I did book some things while I was gone.
Oh, I forgot to mention on NXT there was a Fire Death Rebel chant after Jordan Grace debuted her new theme song. That was of note.
Why did I share this? Why did I bookmark this?
What?
I'm watching a fat dude eating a 16-inch fucking hot dog. Oh, because the price, it was $40.
Golly.
Yeah, but look, I'm sorry, but look at the size of this motherfucker. But is that a Dodgers game? Look at that son bitch. 16-inch glizzy. 40.
That dude, I hope that dude's not gay, because that's a lot of meat to put in your mouth. I saw that and I was like, that's just gross. Like, there's another podcast that I listen to get like all my college football news and shit. It's Minnesota Sports. Shout out to them. Homegrown here in Ohio. But there's this one dude, his name's Pat, and he does the 999 challenge.
The fuck is the 999 challenge?
Hold on. One second, brother.
What was that noise?
Oh, the 999 challenge is consuming 9 hot dogs and 9 beers and 9 eggs.
Oh no, fuck that.
Yeah, that's a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread and bread
And,
products to
and
be
beer.
ingesting at once.
Ooh.
Can I
Oh.
just substitute the beer for like Mountain Dew?
Aaron wants a white claw. Don't let him fucking confuse you. He wanted a white claw.
No, no, I don't drink. This is
Give him
this
a
is
bottle
the
of Jack. He'll be fine.
this is the point. Hold on, this is the point of the show where the troll channel would probably be like, "Oh, you don't drink, huh?" And then plays back the clip of the episode where I was drunk.
You were just drinking them dumbass Jack Daniels, what is it, fucking punches or whatever that was?
No, it was Mike. It was
Oh,
Mike's
Mike's
Hard.
Hard. So what, people? Those are not really alcohol. They're just juice for adults. He was drinking his fucking daily Kool-Aid. Leave him alone.
I'm gonna use that excuse next time.
But you want to hear the greatest news so far in
You
wrestling?
think you drank tea? I didn't know that you started drinking again.
No, I
It's
haven't.
sweet tea for adults. Leave me alone. I might
Oh my
actually DoorDash me some drinks tonight. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little whiskey.
God. James, is that a fucking heart? Was those teas called Twisted Ice Tea, whatever they're called? Whatever. Yeah. No, it's a fucking
Twisted
tea.
teas.
Oh, Twisted Teas. No, it's a fucking tea for adults. Leave me alone. It's a little strong. But you want to hear?
What is Uncle James drinking? Apple juice for adults. Now get out of here, you little bastard.
He drunk that whole 30-pack by himself. Is he okay? That's
Golly, please tell me that's not real.
what
Have you drank a whole?
I drunk 2 30-packs in one night.
God,
It's
brother,
beer. It's beer.
you put your liver in a crippler
It's
crossface.
beer. It's just fucking hops and fucking grains and shit. You would have fucking worried about me if I drunk like 5 fucking pints of fucking Jack Daniels. Okay, James, I think you had enough.
You're not gonna tell me when I've had enough.
I drunk 2 30-packs.
Toothpick son of a bitch.
Oh shit, the hillbilly James is coming out. Listen here, you son bitch.
Listen here, you son bitch. Once I get that out of you, if I get the son bitch, I'll be like, oh man, now I know I'm cooking with gasoline. Speaking of some bitches, we have some wonderful sponsors, and we
Yes.
have been neglecting to show them some love. So, James, while I am bullshitting, could you pull up W's for us and see if we have any new flavors to promote? Because the last time that we mentioned that we had a new flavor, it was s'mores, right in
Yeah.
time for summer. We already know about the collaboration with
Here's a
Solo
new
Leveling.
flavor. Here's a new flavor. Campfire s'mores, everyone. Campfire s'mores. S'mores.
It is. Is this the first mix that they've done with milk?
Yes, it is. You can put it with any milk. You can put organic milk, almond milk, oat milk, goat milk, any kind of milk.
Titty milk.
You really want that kid shooting up all night. Woo! There you go, son. That's your first energy drink. Well, when they introduced
Honey,
this,
we named him Kyle for a reason, okay? We named
except
our
for
son Kyle for a reason, all right? We
we got to
gotta
move him
pump
up.
him early of the Red Bull and the Monster. But we're
Got
gonna make it. We're gonna make it W's instead. It's clean. It's clean energy. I promise.
when they first introduced this flavor, I sent it to Aaron right away. I said, Aaron, how you feel about this fucking flavor?
Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a sucker for s'mores. Anything.
I know, but I didn't read it mixed with milk. I'm like, oh my god, imagine mixing this fucker with water.
Mm.
That was me and Aaron's
You know,
conversation.
there are demons out there to do that with their hot chocolate.
Mm.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. Also,
Wait, are you supposed to mix hot chocolate with water? Hot water?
apparently, I use milk.
Well, maybe that's just you. I can't have milk.
It's literally chocolate milk. It's literally just hot chocolate milk.
I can't have milk, Aaron. I'm lactose intolerant. That's kind of funky if I put fucking lactate milk in the bitch. Oh, this tastes awful.
I find it so funny now. You were the one thing you couldn't have.
Yeah, I told you that while we were working together. I can't have milk.
You know, so much has happened in that time. I've probably forgotten, and I probably had the same reaction. I was like, "You're a conundrum, James." "Oh, yeah, have some." First of all, tone down the attitude a little bit. I didn't fuck up dairy this weekend, okay? I was in Frozen, where I always am every weekend, all the time. Well, how the fuck am I a conundrum? Because you're lactose intolerant and you're stocking dairy. You're looking at stuff that you know is good, but you can't have.
True.
You piece
True.
of shit. Fuck
True.
you.
There's
son
some
of
of
a
the
bitch. Fuck you, you son of a bitch.
you some bitch.
So sick. Why don't you go practice falling down in the fucking freezer? I'll be there in like 10 seconds.
Aaron, to everyone, Aaron's not lying. That's how I fucking acted at work. Everybody thought I was on cocaine. Everybody thought I was on cocaine.
Anytime you ask James like a fucking question, if he's not indirectly talking to you, it's such an inconvenience. Oh yeah, James, how does it make you feel? Why does it matter how it makes me feel, Aaron? You son of a bitch.
Made me sound like Jim Ross.
And,
That no
and,
good
and
some
every time,
bitch.
and then every time that we have a team meeting, I could always tell when James is not paying attention because he's staring off into space.
With a fucking
It's
can
like,
of what was that? A can of Monster in my hand.
yeah, can of fucking Monster. That somehow would always end up getting spilled.
No,
Or was that somebody else?
what happened?
I think it was when Brittany was working there, and she would like knock over somebody's drink like every. Oh, it was Gavin. Gavin had the worst luck with having monsters on that goddamn table.
It was Red Bull. He drank Red Bull.
I always knew it was a little fruity.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Yeah, but anyways,
Red Bull sucks. Red Bull's
W's
trash.
good.
I've had fucking Red Bull. It's trash. W's on the other hand, I need to put in an order because I've been out of W's for 3 weeks.
Goddamn, dude, come on, me. I'll get you the hookup. Use my promo code.
Well, I fucking had like a little bit like saved up to when like right before I would once we get paid, but bills are fucking astronomical.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know what
bills.
isn't? Our promo
Ooh,
code. You get 10% off.
yeah.
Use promo code Savage Pride.
But they have other. Oh fuck! I might have to go to the restroom. But I can do this real quick. They're still sponsoring solo leveling.
Yeah, they're still doing the collab with Solo Leveling. We got s'more. Hold on. We got s'mores, Tiger's Blood.
Oh, I got hit shot ball. My bad. Hold on.
Oh no, you're good. Hey, you can also get like these kits. The starter
They
kit
even
that
got.
comes with
They even
your
got.
little shaker.
They for anyone that signs up to be a affiliate with Dubbies, they do have a content creator starter bundle 2.0. You get a shaker, one of the solo leveling flavors. The what the fuck? Oh, they got Calio cream in the sticks.
Mm.
Oh fuck yeah! They got Calio cream. What does that say? Big energy tears and push and is it punch and bunch?
Push and
Punch.
punch.
Thank you. And the Hydra things. I never had the Hydra things, but they have that. They have the founders pick bundles for which my one flavor is there. Push and bunch. I made that flavor.
You
They even
made
have
that
the.
flavor?
I kind of did on accident.
Oh,
They have cherry blossom Japanese bundle where you get this really cool cup. And that's their flavor. Pomegranate blossom. Sounds unique. They have the simple starter pack. They have
yeah. For
s'more.
all you senpais out there, go get your waifus a cherry blossom Japanese bundle. She'll love you long time. All right, enough of the Asian stereotypes.
They have s'mores. That's the brand new flavor. They have two of the solo leveling. One is
I had
purple
the
grape and
Egress.
punch.
Yeah, I had the Egress stripe. Um, wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna lie. I will say I mainly got it because I love solo leveling. But god damn it, I need to order another fucking tub of that
It's
because
very
somebody threw
addictive.
away my fucking tub. Somebody threw away my fucking tub.
No.
I was trying to save the tub.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
So
have.
so
Oh
I need
my
to
god.
order the s'more. I need to order the s'mores and then another solo leveling thing, and then I just need to use both.
They have Japanese soda flavor, tiger's blood, which that's amazing. Palm Blom, Grandpa's Dentures water. I'm surprised that's still on the fucking website. Oda Block Restore Potion Energy. I don't know who the fuck Oda Block is, but he sounds like a nice guy. Purple Dub
Content
Sauce,
creator.
Paleo Cream, which that's amazing. I wonder if it doesn't taste right with water. I want to give it. Aaron, I might have a little. I got a little project. I might mix that with milk. It doesn't taste right with fucking water. Push and punch,
No.
big energy tears, peach and beach, which that's not bad. Dragonade, Galaxy Grenade, and Dub Sludge. Jesus Christ. How many flavors they made since we became sponsored? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They made 8 flavor ever since we became sponsors. They added
Hell
more.
yeah. And I will say, ladies and gentlemen, the shaker cups are dishwasher safe.
Are they? Oh, thank God. I was scared to
They
put the
are
fuckers in
because
the
I ran
dishwasher.
my I ran mine through. Now, if they fucking say you're not supposed to put the fucking thing in the dishwasher, my apologies.
They have the new Frost, the new shakers that are made in America. They got the Frost Blue, Ice White, and Sludge Green slime cups. They got the Soul Leveling cups, the Royal Shaker. They got tons of shakers. Okay. And they got more shirts. Oh, they do have a collab with Lemmy character. I don't know who that is, but if you do, you can grab you a shaker. They got everything. But Aaron, can you tell them how delicious they're? Can you explain to people how delicious W's is? Better than the other products like Monster, Red Bull. It's a way better than Monsters and all them. I think it is. I think it's
Yeah,
tasty.
monsters make me feel like I'm a lunatic. No,
Is that
no, for real. Like I'll drink a monster at work and like time just is non-existent. Like I'll look at like the time and I'll go like, all right, it's 10 o'clock, time to clock in. I'll start drinking a monster, and the next thing I know it's lunchtime. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where did 4 hours go?
it's more cleaner. You won't get the jitters. You won't crash. It'll just help you get through the night or the day. Depends on what you're doing. But Aaron, what's the promo code?
Promo code is Savage Pod. That's SAVAGEPOD for the people that can't spell.
10% off.
10% off, ladies
That's
and
it.
gentlemen.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
All right. That was
Yeah,
our.
you're gonna need to get that fucking. You're gonna need to get the s'mores, brother, so I can come over there and
Oh,
be
fuck
like,
yeah.
"All right,
God
brother.
damn.
All right, brother. I got my skin. I got my fucking. I got my fucking skim milk, brother. Let's fucking do this."
Fuck off. Fuck off.
No, no, I can't drink regular milk either.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh. The fucking joke turns on you,
yeah. I
bitch.
drink almond milk.
I drink latte free milk
Show me where there is a tit on an
on an
almond.
almond.
I think that's the best Sam Elliott I've ever been able to do.
I just love him on that show.
Show me where there is a tit on an
On
almond.
an almond. But here's the biggest news, Aaron. Mr. Iguana finalizing a deal with WWE.
Can't say that I'm shocked.
Yeah.
TKO saw something. I'm not even counting it as WWE at this point.
Nope, it'll be TKO for now on.
TKO is see something that they can attach money to, or
Merchandise
get
and all
money
that.
from, and then slowly but surely people are going to be like, okay, I think I've seen enough of Mr. Iguana.
And Mr. Jim Cornette, buddy, I understand you don't understand the gimmick and all that shit, but that is not Orange Cassidy. Quit comparing him with Orange Cassidy. Thank you. God, that fucking episode was like, really? He's comparing Mr. Iguana to fucking Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, I've come to realize that I need to start not listening to Jim Cornette as much as I used to, because it starts putting me in an irritative mood.
I was just there to.
Because I mean, I'm here for the fucking entertainment. Like him listening and talking about like fucking the storms and shit. That shit's fucking hilarious. That shit makes me fucking laugh.
He's back on the cast media thing, which I'm great for that entertainment.
Thank fucking God.
God.
Because I was like, man, they haven't talked about it in like almost a year. What the fuck's going on with that? And then Brian Lash just goes, deposition of Colin Thompson on YouTube right now. And I'm like, what the fuck? That was out of nowhere.
Thank fucking God. I also like his wrestling history.
Yeah, his wrestling history is great, but like his reviews of modern day wrestling.
Some of it be funny. Some could be funny. But he was kind of a little harsh on AEW, wasn't he? A little bit.
You
No,
know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't listened to Jim Cornette in like a couple of weeks because
he
I
was
have so
little.
many other
No, that's what it is.
podcasts. I have so many other podcasts that take up so much time of the day.
You really like that Conrad Thompson, don't you?
It's not even Conrad Thompson.
I'm joking. I'm
Most of the
joking.
time,
I'm
most of
joking.
the time, I skip his episodes.
No, you don't listen to Eric Bischoff with them anymore?
I listen to Eric Bischoff. I
Oh,
just haven't. I just get too far behind on my podcast.
Worlds
Track.
Collide. He was a little harsh on Worlds Collide.
It's because it's not something that he enjoys.
Yes.
Goddamn, I don't like all the flippy do nonsense.
That's what luchador wrestling is, Jim.
I don't like it. It's stupid. And who's this green guy with the fucking iguana? Fucking
He wasn't
puppy.
he wasn't as hard on him. It was just him comparing him to Orange Cassidy. He was like
Little
he's
puppy pockets.
puppy pockets. Cornette this said he's a very entertaining person. He's very entertaining. And Brian Last, you know how he is. He goes, well, he is a very entertaining guy. I like it. Brian Last kills me. Cornette shits on a match. Then here comes Brian Last. I like it. I like the match. Oh. What should we talk about?
The fact that The Undertaker replaced his podcast co-host with his wife.
Get the fuck out of here.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
I know it
Swear
ain't.
to God.
I'm
Swear to
telling you,
God, James. Hand is on the Bible right now as we speak. Because on
is it burning your
SmackDown-
hands?
Huh?
Is it burning your
No.
hands?
No. No, because on SmackDown they were like the week of wrestling of WWE podcast has been absolutely insane, and it showed all the fucking podcasts that WWE has under their umbrella now, and it showed what do you want to talk about? Stephanie McMahon's podcast, The Undertaker, and it's fucking his wife. It's not him fucking his wife. It's him and his wife.
I wonder if there's something going on with his what's that co-host's name he had? What was his name? God damn it.
I don't know, but I loved it. I liked him. I liked it when it was just
Maybe
him and Mark.
something came up or some shit. Because he did mention about his father being sick.
Mhm.
I might be mistaken with another podcast. I don't know. Cody Rhodes' podcast ain't that bad. It's just they talk and they drink a lot of vodka. Stephanie, I haven't watched one yet.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard mixed reviews on her podcast. That's good for her. You know, if she wants to do something, good for her. If she wants to do a podcast, that's her choice. I don't have a
Right.
problem with it. Maybe she just don't want to be at the house.
It's just the thing is, James, is that there's so many fucking wrestling podcasts, bro. So many.
Nothing can
I just
touch my
don't have-
Nothing can touch my deadlock podcast. You leave them buckers alone. Those three are treasures.
They are fucking hilarious. Those guys
Leave
are
them alone.
fucking hilarious. Oh my god, when they fucking make fun of some shit.
Mostly WCW's pay-per-views and shit. It's fucking hilarious. Dwayne the Cock Johnson. I don't know why that fucking his voice is stuck in my head. All I can hear is Dwayne the Cock Johnson. When they do when they read their Patreon on their podcast before they start the show, they read off their fucking Patreons. They have a lot of
I
Patreon.
think that's the one thing. That's the one thing that I can't stand about that podcast.
What about that
It's like
podcast?
the lead up to where they're like going through their fucking watch along.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, come on, guys, let's get the ball rolling here. I do love them. I do listen. It's just I fast forward to that part.
Guys, if you guys don't want to hear the Patreon like lead up to the show, they have it on YouTube where it starts onto the show.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They have a YouTube channel. If you don't want to listen to the podcast, just go on YouTube. It'll lead up to like let's just say New Blood Rising pay-per-view. Like if something happened on that pay-per-view, it's be the title, whatever. It's not going to be no Patreon. It'll be just right there. They start. Then they start with the Dave Meltzer report on what happened that day and that year and all that shit and blah, blah, blah. They get on with the show and then they shit on it for like an hour or two. They don't really shit on
Oh,
it.
apparently they're doing the fucking kickoff thing with SummerSlam right now.
Who's that?
WWE, where they did it. Like
Yeah,
3
they
hours
just
ago.
did. They just did it.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys want to listen to a good show, go listen to Pro Wrestling Times, dog. Good shout out to Phil Marks. He has a really good show. There's other quite good shows you could watch. If you guys don't want to watch that kind of crap, me and Aaron listen to everything. Except for one. Aaron, what'd you call them earlier? 2 balls in a hand?
No, I said 2 balls and a dick. I said
2
that's
balls.
what we should name. We should rename this podcast. It's 2
2
balls and a
balls
dick.
and a dick.
2 balls and a dick.
2 dicks, 1 ball.
we should find somebody with the name Dick, so we could literally be the 2 balls and 1 dick.
Willie, are you down?
Here we go, 2 balls, 1 dick.
It'll be a parody podcast. We make fun of other podcasts.
Will be the reaction podcast of the podcast space.
Also, I want to mention.
Okay, guys, so let me tell you this right now. These fucking podcast people are fucking retarded.
Calm down, Tectone. Calm down. They're so gay and fucking retarded.
This game looks so fucking gay.
But he ends up playing at the end of the show.
Game looks so fucking gay.
Yeah, but I'll play it. Fuck it.
I'll play it. Fuck it.
And he ends up playing like almost the end of the show.
Well, because he's got a sponsorship for one of them. Because I keep getting his fucking ads.
You keep getting his
I
ads?
keep thinking that it's part of the fucking live stream. I'm like, fuck, it's a goddamn ad. Yeah, he has a fucking sponsored ad for a game that he's been playing.
I would love to be sponsored by Gamers Up. Sorry, Dubbies. We're not leaving. That's just a big what if.
My favorite thing that Tectone does is when he adds on to the list of nicknames for Hassan Biker.
Hassan, Baby Oil, Osama Bin Laden, P. Diddy, Baby Oil, Piker. I can't remember the rest.
You missed one. So on the recent video that I watched, he goes, so the current situation with Hassan Bin Laden, Diddy, Adolf Hitler, Baby Oil, Piker. I was like, God damn.
Before we talk about Tectone and all of them, I want to apologize about my actions one show. I apologize for my what do you call that, Aaron? My crash out? Yeah, I apologize. It wasn't to you guys. It was coming from certain people. That's why I got my little headline. They kept calling me cancer. Don't know why. Aaron's the one that talks to shit the most. If you guys listen to the lyrics of the song, I bring the news. Aaron hits you with the truth.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, my app just randomly crashed. They're trying to silence me. The government are trying to silence me.
But I do apologize for my little crash out.
You ain't got nothing to fucking apologize for. Who the fuck are you apologizing to?
I just didn't want to scare our viewers and all that stuff, thinking I was yelling at them or whatever.
Dude, she just made me laugh and almost spit out my drink. Because you're like, Aaron's the one that talks shit the most. What the fuck?
Being honest.
For? What's the for? I mean, yeah, I do talk shit a lot.
That's why I say, if you guys listen to the lyrics of our theme song, I bring the news. Aaron hits you with the truth.
That's why I don't talk about a certain fatty in the wrestling space anymore. Because he's the world.
Someday me and Willie will talk. Fuck Christ, Jesus Christ. He still tags me and shit. God damn, leave me alone about that whole. God damn. I'm tired. Oh, when you and Willie gonna reconcile? Whatever he's ready.
That was like a fucking month. That was like a fucking month ago, guys. Jesus Christ, let it go.
Let it go. Willie's not mad.
We got a country in the Middle East just starting a war because of a told you so. I told you.
Whenever he's ready, he knows my DMs are open. God damn, leave me alone. Leave him alone. I don't know if you guys bother him, but if you do, leave him alone. God damn, fuck. Like you fuck, that's damn it. It's been that long ago? Holy shit. It's been a month ago. Yeah. Wow. And
you hear that, Willie? James's DMs are open.
First, you gotta take me out to the dinner. Take me to a Tim Hortons. I'm joking. I always want to try Tim Hortons. Even though we got one in town. I never had it. Never had Tim Hortons. Never. I had a Dunkin' Donuts. I had Krispy Kreme. I had Dunkin' Donuts. Never Tim Hortons.
You know, that's the stupidest collaboration I've ever seen. McDonald's and Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Yeah.
I mean, I get the whole donut and coffee thing, but like a donut and like,
can they not make their own donuts? Brown? Can McDonald's make their own donuts?
I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool.
But I know the one donut that No, James, because somebody would pitch in the meeting, we're gonna have to call it the McNut.
Oh my, the McNut. The McDough. McBalls. Donut balls.
McBits.
McBits. Well.
Now introducing in our own French fry hash brown oil, McBits.
Mommy, my donut butts taste like French fries. Very salty.
Mom, my blueberry donuts taste like shit.
No, it's funny. They would not put them in the fry oil. They'll probably put it with the chicken nugget oil.
Ew.
Yeah. But when I worked at McDonald's, they separate it. So we have 3 fryers of the nuggets and 2 fryers for like the McChicken and the crispy chicken. Don't know why. That was fucking weird. They're the fucking same. Except for the McChicken. That's kind of a little weird.
Yeah, hey McDonald's. Bring back the spicy McChicken.
Please.
I'm never going there again.
Or the spicy nuggets. I missed the spicy nuggets. That was really
good. Same thing with Taco Bell and that naked chicken chalupa. If I don't see that back on the menu anytime soon, because you're bringing shit back. I see you bringing shit back all the time. And if you ain't going to bring that back, You don't know who I am, but I know where you live.
What is it from Taco Bell?
The naked chicken chalupa. It was
Is that
literally
the
just a fucking. It was
fried
literally,
chicken?
yeah, the fried chicken, but it
Oh,
was
okay.
made into a fucking like taco show. I fucking
Speaking
dude.
speaking of being fat, hey KFC, you better bring back the sandwich with 2 chicken that's bread, you motherfuckers. Please don't. That almost gave me a heart attack when I ate one. Oh, the chicken sandwich.
The chicken. Hold on.
Yeah, it
The
was a
chicken sandwich, but it was chicken as bread.
yes, yes.
We are a doomed society.
That was like fucking years ago, dude.
Wasn't that during COVID?
No, I think it was a little bit before COVID.
Okay. Yeah, because I know that the naked chicken chalupa came out during COVID, and that I survived on them motherfucking things. Anytime that I had money, and the girl that I was with, once we decided we wanted Taco Bell, I was like, I already know what I fucking want. She's like, let me guess, naked chicken. I was like, yeah, it's the best thing ever.
And all, yeah, Taco
Hey,
Bell.
hey, hey, Taco Bell, you can keep the fucking Doritos Locos Taco on the fucking menu, and every time I order one, they're trash.
Because they, when this happened, which Taco Bell you went to? Because
I
I get them all.
usually go to the only one in Troy.
Are they short stabbed it?
I don't know, but every time I order a fucking Doritos Locos Taco, the Doritos Locos Taco shell is fucking covered in grease. Like the bottom is just falling apart. I'm like, okay, I guess
Well,
I'll
that
have a
sounds like they're not
Doritos
trained there.
Locos Taco. I literally have said multiple times, I guess I'll have a Doritos Locos Taco salad today.
Guess they're not trained their grease really well.
They're not draining their meat.
Yep. Oh, the one we got two here in town. We got one across the town and one just
I know.
not close by me. It's not that far.
I
Every
know.
time
There's one on. Is it fucking East Ash or whatever the fuck that fucking street is? I don't
yes,
fucking.
it's by
Yeah.
Walmart and the other one's
Yep.
on 36.
Covington Avenue.
New.
Yeah.
And
Did you
well,
forget
the
I
one
used to live in Piqua? I know where you're talking about.
well, the one by Kroger's, they are short stabbed, but boy, they still bring me a good local taco. Never greasy or nothing. Like they took their sweet ass time with my order.
Well, DoorDash bases it off of my location.
Holy shit, he's giving me this much tip. I think also DoorDashers.
You know, I keep forgetting to message you anytime that I go to fucking order rallies, because the last few times that I've ordered rallies, I haven't eaten anything like 2 days afterwards.
You're not like us mutants over here in Piqua. We go survive on that shit. I can eat rallies
Well,
the next day.
the thing is like I get the same thing every time, and it's the fry season tenders, because I'm a sucker for their goddamn fries. Okay, but
Yeah.
the last time I didn't order, so this is the problem that I'm having. Okay, I'm also addicted to the funnel cake fries, right? And every time I
Really
order the
good.
funnel cake fries, they're undercooked every single time.
I never once had a problem with rallies. Never. But I could tell you something when I went to Tennessee.
This is a Savage Wrestling podcast, and we're talking about food.
There's nothing really to talk about. Besides me going a rant about this fucking 2 dicks and 1 balls. You want me to go that far? Fucking assholes.
Welcome to the 2 balls, 1 dick podcast. I'm ball number 2. That's ball number 1. And this
welcome
is
to the bloodline.
dick.
Welcome to the Bloodline Bukkake, where we're gonna take so much cum in the face every time we goon on Roman Reigns. Come after me, fuckers. Come after me,
Yeah,
you
you know
fucking
what?
goons.
You know what? This Raw kind of sucked. The only reason why it sucked is because there wasn't a single member of the Bloodline.
Yeah, fuck off. God damn. Sami Zayn should have
Solo
won. He was
Sikoa's
part of
not
the
my tribal
Bloodline.
chief.
I had
It's not my tribal chief. I didn't vote him in.
You sound just like that. You sound just like every Twitter account on X. You sound every one of them. Solo's not my tribal chief. He's not my president.
He's not my tribal chief. Fuck him. Fuck you, Solo. Piece of shit. Trash bag.
Then there's those one
Ramen
fans
noodle
that
head looking ass.
then there's the
Probably my
one fan
favorite
base,
one.
and there's the one fan base they like Solo as the fucking tribal chief. Then there's a war on Twitter. My God. Me and Aaron just sit back. We like see a
Reigns
punk.
is better. He kept WWE afloat during COVID. Solo Sikoa is better. He brought us Jacob Fatu in the Tongas.
Did you have a stroke?
No, it's the Adam Sandler scene from fucking Billy Madison.
Shampoo is better. It keeps the hair silky and smooth.
And he made shampoo and conditioner fight each other.
Now we got shampoo with shampoo and conditioner.
What a crazy time we live in.
Yeah. But me and Aaron are just sitting back because we're punk fans. We're like, wow. Should we
Even
say
though
something?
I know he's not winning.
I know, but watching these two.
No, let the bloodline stands rip each other apart.
No, I'm just saying you and me are just sitting back because we're punkers. Then I'm gonna say something like, should we make a show about this? You'd be like, no, let them cook. Let them rip each other apart. Let them let them fight. One has to survive.
Oh man, Jesus Christ! They're probably gooning over the fact that Nia Jax has a title match next week.
Let me look them up.
Oh my god.
Or do they just care about the dudes and they're a bunch of homos? Hey, Bret Hart said it. I could say it.
You're a homo. Triple H, you're a homo.
Shawn Michaels, you're a homo. You're both.
Now they just posted John Jones had officially signed with WWE.
Cool.
This upcoming feud, John Cena versus Roman Reigns. No one cares. Cody's more over than Jay, they say. No, they didn't. I keep seeing they always do a space about IWC promo battles. I should jump in and just fucking rip them apart.
Do it. Do it.
It's recorded. It's not. Oh, set reminder. When did this happen? Friday, June 27th, 6 p.m. That'll be a hell of a fucking podcast show.
Brother.
This is the most.
I'd love to fucking just rip someone a new ass.
This is the gayest fucking page I ever seen. Unpopular opinion, but Liv Dom's story was dragged out for too long and needs to end. No, it actually improved a little bit.
Yeah, now that Liv is
Hurt.
it's gonna be Roxanne's time to shine.
Yep. Liv and Dom was improving just a little bit until she got hurt. Where did she get hurt?
Monday Night Raw against Kairi Sane.
Well, goddamn you, Kairi Sane. I'm tired of that fan base.
I don't think it was Kairi Sane's fault.
She's raised Shiana Belair. Well, who was that one? Not her name. What was that one? What was that one girl's name? Oh, fuck me. Who was the one that blew out her fucking leg? What was her name?
Zoe Stark?
I blame her for getting. Think about it. Ever since Kyrie Zane's been in the ring, shit goes down. Fucking Zoe Stark's legs get blown.
That was
No.
kind of both their faults. I don't think Zoe Stark should have even tried to hit her move.
Oh, you get Kyrie Zane. I don't give a fuck. Learn your fucking timing, you dumb bitch.
I mean, yeah.
Zoe Starks was just. I'm not trying to defend Zoe Starks and all that, the whole thing. I think Zoe Stark had it just right, but when I rewatched it that time, I was like, "Wow, why is Kyrie Zane going forward, not backwards?"
Right.
Blah,
I'm
blah, blah,
just
blah,
being
blah.
stupid about this.
The redemption arc begins. Jay will be world champion again very soon. I hope fucking not. Roman Reigns should have won the Money in the Bank. No. See, I could make fun of it. Oh, Jey Uso lost the title. He must have go to AEW. CM Punk's favor was trash. No, it wasn't. Will Roman Reigns ever return? I hope not. I think it's time to deactivate. Please do. I'm reading over this shit. And
Go
over
ahead.
here.
Go ahead.
And
No,
just,
bring him up. Bring him up. I just want to. We'll just react. We'll just stay here and
bring him up.
fucking
Oh, you
react
want me to pull it up?
for the last like little bit of the show. We'll give them their.
In just over a year, Triple H ended the two most important title reigns in Samoan Dynasty history. I'm sick. Boo fuckity who. Cry me a fucking river. This is the problem. You fuckers are the reason I watch AEW a little bit more. Turn Jey Uso heel now. He can't without his brother. His brother carried his ass. Go to hell, TKO. Well, you go to hell. Deactivate. What if Punk doesn't make it a Saudi and but he replace him? Oh my fucking god! WWE just buried Rhea Ripley. I'm glad.
Rhea Ripley's fine. She's the most overwhelmed woman in the fucking company. She'll be fine. She doesn't have to have title shot after 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 title shot.
I'm getting sick
Same
of
reason
her
why
ass.
we bitch about Charlotte Flair. Like literal ass? Like you tired of seeing her ass, or like?
I'm tired of seeing her on TV. I'm tired of her community. Jim Cornette, you're one of them. Oh, I love mommy to shit on me. Shut the fuck up. Give us what they want. Please add Roman Reigns to this feud. No. I'll keep shitting on this motherfuckers. Jey Uso catalogs of IWC crash out.
Funniest. Oh, that was the funniest way you could have said no.
No.
Please add Roman Reigns to this feud. CM Punk and Seth Rollins should start cooking. Add Roman Reigns. James. No.
I speak for everyone on this app. No, you don't. Neither of these shouldn't have happened tonight. Yes. Then I'm gonna fucking goon all over it. Then I'm gonna say it to your face. How does that feel, you fuckwits? Roman Reigns didn't care about Punk. That was part of the fucking storyline. Retard. Jacob did not turn face last night. Solo did. Oh my fucking god. Can I have a gun? Can I put this fucking pistol in my mouth? These guys want me to commit suicide.
Oh, Lord.
Whatever, timeline sleeps. Solo Sikoa is far more deserving of a world title run than LA Knight. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What part of limited schedule do you not understand? This one they have expect them back tonight, but ask questions that you clearly know the answer to is another. That did not make no fucking sense. What else? Cody Define losing at SummerSlam, same pattern. Jesus. Okay. This is never gonna fucking happen. Rock and fucking Roman Reigns fucking quit jizzing about this fucking match. It's never going to happen.
Listen, man, I thought that this would have been the original play all along.
But the fans said it different. Cody needs the title match more than The Rock. 2 gay, 1 table. How about them?
2 gay, 1 table.
2 guys, 1 cup. Aaron's having a ball. I can hear him. The whole WWE paper.
2 gays, 1 table is crazy, dog. Is crazy. Oh.
The whole WWE PLE is on, by the way. This was June 7th. The fuck is your problem, faggot?
What?
Yeah, some Nick Kaner messaged him and said, "What the fuck is wrong with you, faggot?" Oh my god. Will Roman Reigns return tonight at Money in the Bank? He did not. John Cena's good enough. John Cena was good enough for the Undisputed Champion, but not Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella was a whore. Oh my fucking
2
god.
2 gays, 1 dick.
No, seriously, his downfall must be study. Leave Tony Khan alone. Fucking Christ. Leave that poor man alone. No, I'm not defending his ass, but leave him the fucking alone. Ain't my problem he takes ADHD pills. He's on the Adderall. Leave him alone.
Brother is living is having the time of his life, running a wrestling company, and traveling around the world. Who else can say that? I'd love to be in Tony Khan's shoes right now, owning a wrestling company and traveling around the world and telling the young bucks to go fuck themselves.
Here it is. This is when I laughed at them. It all went downhill after this.
Yeah. Dude, you got me fucking crying. 2 guys, 1 table was the best one. Was the best one. God damn, we should have ended it right there. 2 guys, 1 table.
2 gays, 1 table. Why is Logan Paul
2 Roman Reigns fans walk into a bar and they suck each other off?
Why is Logan Paul still in WWE? This is obviously why. We never got this potential banger, The Rock versus R-Truth.
We did, though.
Yeah, we did, you dumbass.
We got it at fucking Survivor
Series.
Yeah.
The build-up. Oh, for fucking
Awesome
God.
Truth versus The Rock and John Cena. I mean, we all knew who was going to win that match.
Oh, loving every second of this run. The promo, the entrance, the match finishes, the attirees. the tires, the Terry, whatever the fucking shit.
Tires. You
Thank
had
you.
it right.
Oh, I did
Multiple
have it right.
times. And then you
It's
said
been
Tyrese? I was like, what in the fuck?
I'm looking at this 5-layer burrito right next to me. I'm ready to fucking devour it here in a minute. It's been barely done. And he comments on his own. Hold up.
Hold on.
You comment on your own fucking post saying, don't let the stupid community fool you. Are you calling yourself retards?
No, he's probably commenting on another comment in his thread. Yeah, it does that shit all the time. Like I'll see Willie respond to his own shit and go like, "Well, what the fuck is he talking about?"
Get a job, Tubbs. It's the weekend, you stupid fuck. You tweet the same things on weekdays. Oh my god. The comments are funny. That doesn't mean I'm jobless. Why does is any concern of you so much? DM Tubby. Oh.
You know what? I'm tweeting that at him. I'm tweeting that at him.
John Cena has carry every segment. No, he hasn't. Besides this, all right. If you said John Cena has been carried, then explain why I did Randy Orton RKO'd him every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? Plus, these matches should have happened last year. Why are they so fucking fantasize over Rock and Cena? Not Rock and Cena. Rock and Roman. What's so fucking special about this fucking match? They're not in the. Hey, retard. Do you know Roman Reigns married Dwayne's family member? They're technically not related. Fucking idiots. Learn your Samoan fucking
maybe
history.
You should go look and see it. What I just posted on X.
I'm scared. All right, hold on. Aaron Baker is gay 95.
Yeah, it is not bad. Thank you very much.
I know. I'm fucking with you. What you post? Oh, I gotta look at the replies. Should be called Two Gays, One Table. Acknowledge me now, biatch.
No, this is how I typed it. I said, should be called Two Gays, One Table. Acknowledge me now. No, I typed it like Roman Reigns. I was like, acknowledge me now, biatch.
Aaron got me laughing so hard, I'm fucking farting.
Ew, James, why? Why?
Hold up. You're saying that Roman won this segment when he was the big dog. John Cena buried him. Well, try to, but he wasn't Wayne Barrett. I love you, Wayne Barrett. I was joking. I'm joking.
Wow, so Cody Rhodes follows them?
Probably not the real one. Face. I forgot Heel Uzi has another account called Face Uzi. Yeah, right here, dog. I got hang on.
What the fuck?
Face Uzi.
Heel Uzi. I need to circle back to a fucking comment that you made earlier. You sounded very sexual when talking about a beefy 5-layer burrito. You said, you have this beefy 5-layer burrito that I just want to devour.
Will Ospreay believes WWE fans would have a sexual awakening watching him wrestle. What the fuck, Ospreay? See, Tecto has his dog. Look how
Hell
cute.
yeah.
Look how
Hell
cute
yeah.
he is.
But no, that beefy 5-layer burrito was looking at you like, yeah, go ahead, put my burrito issy in your mouth.
Stone Cold's Steve Austin told multiple people during Mania weekend he might have one more in him. What? If anything, I agree with Willie on this one. If anything, to see Austin versus Punk, Crown Jewel WrestleMania 42, let's get it. 30,
Oh, that's
30.
so fucking funny because that would be the only way that would have to happen.
Yep. 30. Here's another one he posted. 30 fucking years ago. So technically, he's saying he almost earned his title matches against Kevin Owens and The Fiend. Get the fuck out of here. Least we all could deal with him for just one fucking match. Clickbait and rage bait. That's it, clown. Corey, dog. Karrion Kross is set to work with a program with Sami Zayn soon. Why are people saying he's gone from WWE? What? What's going on here? Huh.
It's a big nothing burger.
James Harden dressed up as Hulk Hogan at Fanatics Fest. What the fuck? Hulk Harden. Oh, James Harden. You root for the guy that hates black people.
That's crazy.
Also, Ibo, Elbow, the clown, you're still a bitch. And your mom knows it. Just ask her how I did it. Did your mom last night? Since you like to make fun of family members. I fuck them. I don't make fun of them.
James is I'll fuck your mom till she loves me kind of guy. I'll fuck your mom like
No,
Tyson
it's that
style.
point where I'm gonna fuck his mom until she realizes I made a fucking son that she'll actually like for once. Instead of raising this piece of shit son she has now. I would have gave her a better son. All right, anything you gotta say, Aaron? Because look at this.
Make love, not war. Because
I'm getting
war,
I'm getting the burrito out right now.
war never changes.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch! You killed my mom. You killed my epilogue.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
You
ahead.
try that because James wants to put a burrito issy in his mouth.
Mmm.
Okay.
Awful.
All right. What the fuck?
Awful.
Awful.
But hey, two gays. You don't like it? Come on. Come at us. Bunch of fucking gooners.
Oh,
Thank
by the way, we didn't really talk about it a whole lot. Goldberg coming back to face Gunther is fucking stupid. It's dumb. Dude was limping to the ring. He even said like a couple of weeks ago that he's not in the best shape. So I don't understand why we're doing this. But anyways,
you.
we say all of this to say, make love, not war. Because war never changes.
He's fat!
Oh, by the way, I haven't forgotten. But I've had a revelation recently. corn has went from corn sucks to eh, not that bad.
Tonight, the rain is falling, reminding me of what I lost so long ago. But I still have a voice before I get out of control. Time is made by the pressure, just trying to fit in. They all end up the same, deflecting everything until I'll singing. Outside